Welcome. We are visiting Vedic mathematics adaptation of Devanagari format. In the reference, we are having glimpse of the organization format and features Saraswati Mantras. There are 10 Saraswati Mantras. Up till previous sessions, we have been face to face with organization format features of first three Saraswati Mantras. Let us first recite this Saraswati Mantra's prayer. Om Parano Deviti, Om Ano Deviti, Om Pavaka Naiti, Om Ched Chitri iti, Om Maho Arano iti, Om Chatvari Vagiti, Om Yadvag Vadanti iti, Om Devi Vachamiti, Om Uttava iti, Om Ambitam iti. This recitation is blissful. The Vedic sounds of these mantras are full of potentialities to vibrate the intelligence field. Sadhakas fulfilled with the intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems shall adopt Saraswati Mantra's prayer for imbibing transcendental values for the intelligence field. The fourth Saraswati Mantra is a composition, is a format, is a field which is of Divya Ank Vivasta as of value 50. Prefix Om as of TC value 60. Suffix Iti as of TC value 8 takes us to the core, and it is of TC value 15 plus 11 is equal to 26. The total range of this organization is of total TC value 50. Let us have a pause. Let us sit comfortably. Let us be face to face with sequential organization format which has taken us to the organization of second Saraswati Mantra, which had a base of southern hemisphere. A step ahead, third Saraswati Mantra has adopted format of northern hemisphere. With this split of the sphere into southern and northern hemispheres will bring us face to face with the origin of the transcendental sphere. Within creator's space, within force space, the transcendental origin is a seat where happens transcendental cavity. 5 space as 0-point body at the seat of creator's space when unfolds itself as a 5 space body, hypercube 5, then it brings us face to face with the happening of 4 space domain transiting and transforming into creative boundary of a 5 space as of 10 components. This transcendental cavity within creative boundary of 10 components as such requires as many as 10 multiplied by 5 is equal to 50 coordinates. It is this 50 coordinates fixation of the transcendental cavity, the seat of transcendental origin of creator's space, which goes parallel with the organization format of Saraswati Mantra 4. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts be parallel with the organization format features of Saraswati Mantras shall sequentially be through the organization formats of Saraswati Mantras in the sequence and order of this text, beginning with Saraswati Mantra 1, then one is to reach at Saraswati Mantra 2, followed a reach at Saraswati Mantra 3, then there is going to be a reach at Saraswati Mantra 4. First Saraswati Mantra is of TC value range 65, the second is of TC value 57, third is of TC value 51, and now fourth is of TC value 50. Sequential summation increase will be of value 65. 65 plus 57 is equal to 122, plus 51 is 173, and 50 as TC value of Saraswati Mantra 4 will take us to value 223. Therefore, the need is that one shall be sequentially formatting chase for one's intelligence. Let us further have a pause here. Let us revisit the text of Saraswati Mantra 4. See, the prefix Om is of TC value 16. Suffix Iti is of TC value 8. Inner core is the text which avails as many as 9 letters as is the split range on the computer screen. Let us be sequentially through this organization of 9 letters of the text of central core of Saraswati Mantra 4. These 9 letters, as is tabulated, will bring us face to face with TC values 2, 6, 6, 1, 2, 2, 4, 1, and 2. Now, let us further have a pass and see how this organization at the center of a sphere which has a split into northern and southern hemispheres will bring us face to face with the 9 steps long range of central core of fourth mantra parallel with 9 versions of hypercube 4. Further, it will also bring us face to face with the central placement of 5 spaces origin of a 4 space, which when unfolds itself as hypercube 5 results into a transcendental cavity within a creative boundary of 10 components. It is this organization which deserves to be imbibed fully. One may have a pause here and let us recapitulate as that the formulation Saraswati is availing as many as 10 letters, and thus Disha with TC value 22 parallel with that of hypercube is the initial phase and stage of imbibing the organization format features of this text. A step ahead, we shall further have a revisit as to how the origins stand compactified, beginning with origin of three space at the seat of center of the cube. When the unfolding process happens to take place, it will sequentially take us to hypercube 4 and then to hypercube 5. 4 space as origin of 3 space and 5 space as origin of 4 space and 6 space as origin of 5 space is the sequential compactification, and same deserves to be imbibed. It is this compactification and unfolding process at the seat of origin which is ultimately manifesting as the 10-directional frame of the format of Saraswati Mantras. There are 10 Saraswati Mantras. First is Om Parano Deviti. It is of TC value 65, and this organization takes us to as to how 3 space body, 12 edge cube within 4 space manifests additional, that is 13th edge, gets coordinated with the center, as 5 space is playing the role of origin of a 4 space. As such, the organization. A step ahead, the first pair of mantras, Om Parno Deviti and Om Ano Deviti, when are being imbibed as the cores, and the Parno Dev as a core of first Saraswati Mantra and Ano Dev as core of the second Saraswati Mantra, takes us sequentially from TC value 41 to TC value 33. We may recapitulate that value 47 is parallel with the TC value of Om Tat Satiti, while value 33 is parallel with the TC value of Purusharth. This way, we can have a smooth transition of the organization, which, as a step ahead of the organization of Saraswati Mantra 1, will take us to the organization format of Saraswati Mantra 2. Here on the computer screen is this transition data. One shall be face to face with it and absorb this transition phenomenon. Step ahead is going to be a phenomenon of a reach for the shlokas as mantras, and as mantras, these will take us to Rishi Devta Chand and Swar of these swaras and these mantras. Likewise, we may have a chase which will bring us face to face with the split of a 5-space domain as a transcendental sphere into a pair of hemispheres. As southern hemisphere, its value is 19, and as northern hemisphere, its value is 17. We can recapitulate that ultimate quadruple sports, Man Buddhi Chitta Ahankar, are quadruple formulations which lead us to value TCV as 13 for Chit, TCV 17 for Atma, TCV 19 for Man, and TCV 23 for Angkor. Therefore, in this background, we can have a blissful absorption as that this is the organization format which is to be followed by each one of us. We as sadhakas, as students of Vedic mathematics, will be in a position to have a parallel transcendental vibration for our intelligence field. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity of virtue to be parallel with the transcendental phenomenon of acquiring transcendental potentialities for our intelligence shall follow the organization format of the Saraswati Mantra. Thank you very much.